Hello, I'd like to show you my NFT hydroponic setup I have in my basement. This is a 3-tier system with 108 grow holes, 36 on each level. Above each level is a 150-watt LED strip light. These plants have been in here for 2 weeks, and they were 2 weeks old before placing them in here. On the side here is a controller for a heat mat that's underneath the reservoir to keep it warm enough. The reservoir is 38 gallons and it's a perfect size for the rack to sit on. It's filled with about 20 gallons of water and nutrient solution. This is the thermometer showing the ambient temperature and the tank temperature. There's some pole beans in the back, some cabbage in the front, show you the roots, how much growth has been put on there. If I can get it out of here. A little bit tight, the roots are pretty packed in there. I put the aluminum foil over the grow system to keep the light out so that the fungus isn't going to be growing in there so much. And it helps to reflect the light as well. Here's some purple orac. Let's see how these roots are doing. Not too bad. This is my first time using the system, so it's an experiment to see how things will grow. I tried these pole beans just to see how they would do. I'm going to eventually put them out in my garden. The roots are too packed in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them out without damaging them. I probably shouldn't be pulling on these too much. Yeah, let's just put it back and we'll look at them later. There's some chard here. Let's see how these are looking. What's interesting about the chard is not only are the stems red, but the roots are as well. Looking pretty good. Here's some lettuce. I'm going to be taking these plants out today and putting them in my aeroponic tower system that I've set up for the first time. I have a separate video for that. Here's some lettuce. Oops, that one must have had a little rot. The top fell off. Not completely perfect. These guys are looking pretty good though. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the system. Definitely less labor than doing this outside. I've had gardens since the 1990s and always battling bugs and the weather. These plants are looking pretty good without any bug damage or weather damage. Those are the strip lights with the different color diodes on there. Pretty happy with these strip lights. They're about $103 total delivered via Alibaba. I bought them from the same company as the system. I removed the plants and have cleaned it up a little bit. Cleaning was a little bit challenging. There wasn't an easy way to drain the water. Luckily I had it in my basement, so I was able to make a little bit of a mess. Here's the hose that came with the system. I have put tape around it to keep the light out. This is the seeding sponge. I haven't tried using it yet. I've been using perilite and vermiculite mix, which is a little bit messy. This is the timer. Didn't work. Doesn't have the right plug for the United States. This pump over here is all that's needed to circulate the water through it. Doesn't have much of a flow rate, which is actually pretty good. I have a slightly larger pump that was too much. I tried using it and the water eventually overflowed the top, so got to use a small pump. I wish they included a separate one in case that one breaks. The connections are put together with Teflon tape, not glue, and it actually holds water. There weren't any leaks or anything in it. There are feet that go on here, but I don't need them with my system since it just sits right on the tank.